One of the hottest industries in our software recently pulled back. Is this something to be concerned about, or do we just keep on trucking? Very interesting story to talk about today. Looks like we're getting our first crypto bank. Stay tuned. Management sends bullish signal to market with a 1.1 million personal investment in BTCS, a rising publicly traded Bitcoin. There's a story. BTCS, a publicly traded company focused on digital assets and blockchain technologies, recently announced a management investment of $1.1 million in the company. This is particularly bullish sign for investors in BTCS. Where's my other story? There was one story that we're going to have a Bitcoin bank. Where is that? I got to find that story. Latest news, crypto news. Where is it? I found it. There it is. I don't know how that story didn't pop up. Here's another big story. All right, so we talked about BTCS. We're going to come back to that. Feds approve, and this is big, folks. Feds approve first ever digital bank. I need to see the chat for this. All right, I'm curious to know what you think about that. The Feds approved a first ever digital bank. What do you think about that? All right, good, bad, or indifferent? Type it in the room. Good, bad, or indifferent? I thought that was a big story from a crypto perspective. So let's talk about that. Todd says question marks. South Dakota, but very much West Coast technical company, Anchorage Digital Bank National Association has won conditional approval from the OCC for a national trust charter, making it the first ever federally chartered digital bank. Todd, does that make sense? Now, some people are saying that that's scary. All right, well, you know something? Bitcoin has been rocking and rolling. Did you not think that at some point in time, as more big boys are getting into Bitcoin, that this would happen? What big boys am I talking about? JP Morgan Chase, a bank that's looking at getting into Bitcoin. PayPal, Square, taking Bitcoin as payment. This is big news. All right, and this could be another bolster to the whole Bitcoin craze right now. Anchorage notes, we currently have fintech companies able to handle digital assets on a state-by-state basis and federally chartered banks lacking necessary technological skills. Anchorage will be the first to have both the technical ability and the regulatory clarity for real participation in the crypto world. I think crypto is now taking a big step to becoming even a bigger player in the market. This is a major milestone, not only for us as an organization, but also for the crypto industry and the wider financial world. Crypto deserves a bank, and we are immensely proud of being approved as one to set the standard. Folks, if I'm wondering how many people out there knew about this, number one, and I'm seeing some of the chat talking about you think that it's good, you think that it's scary. There's a lot of on either side, but this is big news when it comes down to crypto making a bigger move in the whole crypto. This is big. All right, so I talked a little bit about BTCS. There it is. Let's go look at these stocks. I've got a couple of other stocks that are in here for the crypto space. BTCS, Riot, Mara, and FTFT. And there's the FinTech, FTFT. These are stocks that are in that crypto space. Notice that BTCS, a crypto stock, the number 3 stock out of 15 stocks in my list, trading at $3.20 with a value of 2 cents. Again, I've still said it on more than one occasion. I still think that crypto is more of a speculative play, but news like we just saw, a federal bank utilizing Bitcoin is going to be huge. It's going to be huge, and it will not stop the growth of this. So I look at Mara. All right, so when I look at some of these stocks today, how about BTCS up 86% today? Blockchain up over 20% today. Mara, which I currently trade, I actually trade this stock, is up 8% today. FinTech, though, is down a little bit, but for the most part, crypto stocks are on the rise again today. Let's go take a look at their graphs. There's BCT. Now, curious thing about it, nice big up move today. If I weren't in it, I'd go 5 cents higher than the high. Big open candle, big move, gapped up, big move to the upside. I like that. Clearly above the 20-day exponential moving average. Volumes peaked up today from the prior other 2 days. Watch the earnings per share. Earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. Watch the earnings per share. But from a technical standpoint, RT is above 1. Next one, Riot is just nice 45-degree angle up. Big, nice up day today. Gapped up today. Clearly above the 20-day. Earnings growth is looking good. Earnings per share right now is finally positive over the last 3 months. Finally, earnings per share is positive on Riot. That's a good play. I'd get in 12 cents higher than the high. If I'm currently in it, use that 20-day exponential moving average. Mara, which is a stock that I said that I'm currently in, a little bit of a closed candle, but higher than the prior day's close. Clearly above the 20-day. Right now, doing a little bit of sideways mambo. If you're not in it, I'd wait for the stock to go higher than the high. Earnings per share looks good. Earnings growth looks good. Stocks RT looks good. Whew. And we look at FTFT, a little bit more jagged in its move, up and down, but clearly above the 20-day exponential moving average. A little bit more volatile of a stock in this space. All right, RT is above 1. Earnings growth is lower than it was 3 months ago, but earnings per share is higher than it was 3 months ago. So that's my story on cryptocurrencies, but I think that story about a bank, a digital currency bank being formed, is right on point. So that's a good big jump for this space, even though I still think it's a speculative space. I'm not going to tell you not to take advantage of it. Hey, if you like this content, guess what? You can join us live every Thursday at 2 p.m. here on YouTube. Join VV Nation. We hope to see you there.